Alright y'all, we done cooked deer just about every way you can cook a deer. I don't know if this is genius or if we're about to ruin a perfectly good hindquarter, but we about to find out. I searched everywhere and couldn't find anybody who's deep fried one, so naturally, you know what? Let's try it. I'm gonna show you the entire process, the exact temp, the time per pound we thought would work, and everything else from start to finish. What we ended up with turned into a deep South classic. You're gonna definitely want to try this one, guys. What's up, guys? TJ and Sarah here with Blue Dog Ventures. We're gonna do something different today. We're gonna fry a turkey here in a little bit, but we're gonna I was just curious and wanted to try it. Just because I want to try and fry one. Had never fried one, done some research on it, hadn't seen where anybody done it, and it's probably gonna turn out to be a disaster, but you don't know unless you try something. You can't learn unless you make a mistake. It won't go to waste either way, because if it turns out and don't do real good in there, I'll stick this baby in a crock pot or a slow cooker, wrap some tin foil, and make some barbecue out of it. So it ain't gonna go to waste, guys. But I'm gonna kind of do it like I do my turkey. I'm gonna get my grease over there cooking at about 350, 375. And I'm gonna do it about 3 minutes per pound, 3.5 minutes per pound. And this is a roughly 6 pound, 15 ounce ham. And I do it the same way I do my turkey. I just got a little bit of avocado oil. I just throw some seasoning there. This is Cajun 2-step, some Kinder salt, pepper, garlic, and a little bit of the Cajun Trinity. This goes in kind of thick. And like I said, if you watch our Real Talk, you know that we said we was gonna do some deer for Thanksgiving. We done catfish for Thanksgiving last year. I got a feeling it might be tough, but you don't know unless you try. We'll untoughen it on the smoker over there. I think that's... One more, And the only way I could think to do it, you know, it won't fit in a turkey. One second. As you guys know, the turkey fryer comes with, I had to go buy a turkey fryer yesterday with Bayou. I love Bayou products. I have a Bayou fish fryer. I have a Bayou 60 quart pot that I use for when we do big shrimp boils or crab boils or whatever, seafood boils. And I went and got me another smaller one, turkey fryer. It would have took me about $500 worth of peanut oil. If you guys know about peanut oil, it took me about $500 worth of peanut oil to fill that 60 quart up. So I went and bought another one, invested in. It'll get some use out of it. But everything, all three of those will be linked in the description below. You'll probably see them in the background laying around here. But matter of fact, we used a fish fry last night. We fried some tater logs. But I got our grease started up right now, got it going. And the only other thing I can come up with to drop it down in here, because this ain't got no in and out. Got me old piece of wire.
We've all had our tetanus shot.
Yep. And that's how I'm gonna drop her in. While our grease is getting hot, me and Mama's fit to go out there. We're gonna cook some collards and some turnips. We got to go pick them out the garden. They're there behind us there, and get ready for that part. But I'm gonna keep an eye on this grease, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes, and you watch us drop this baby in there. Y'all learn as we learn. How about that? Mistake or not, we learned something. Go get some collards, Mama. All right, we decided to go for 3 minutes per pound. We'll check it. If it's undercooked, we can cook it on the smoker and slow cook it. We fixing to drop her in there. Be careful, I dried it off real good. And drop it real slow. All right, our time is what we come up with. It was 18 minutes and 45 seconds. We're gonna let it run to about 20 minutes and we're gonna take it up. And y'all see the end result here in about 20 minutes. The turkey's next. We gotta go clean some collard greens. All right, guys, it's been 20 minutes and 6 seconds. We're finna cut the heat a little bit. I'm finna go right back in with a turkey, but I'm gonna cut this heat down. We're gonna take it out and see what it looks like. And like I said, it ain't gonna go to waste. If it don't turn out as good as we thought or hoped it would turn out, we'll stick this baby in a... Oh yeah.
They're looking sexy, baby.
Mm-hmm. If it's kind of tough or anything, we'll soften it up on that smoker over there and make it some deep fried barbecue smoked deer ham. We ain't gonna waste it though. Promise you that. But we're gonna let it cool off, and we'll show you what the end result is. But we're gonna let it cool off for a little while because while my grease is hot, I want to go ahead and get my turkey in there. You can make a sandwich. All right, guys. It's several hours later. We've had this off. It's cooled for a long time. But I know if you come up here and look at it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I cooked it 3 minutes per pound. It's still a little bit not to my liking on the inside, but this outside muscle right here turned out great. Everybody eat a piece of it, bragged on it. It's medium rare. That will make a heck of a sandwich. It didn't turn out 100% like I liked it, but we're gonna continue this saga tomorrow. We're gonna wrap this up in some tin foil, throw it on the smoker, slow cook it, let them juices and fat cook out of it and make it tender. We're gonna make some barbecue. And I guarantee you, you won't search on the internet deep fried smoked deer barbecue. You won't find it. But you will now, because we finna do it. So we fixing to make some Georgia Gold. I told you we weren't gonna waste it. You can eat it, and I should have cooked it a little bit longer, but as you can tell, it's juicy and it looks good, but we fixed to make some barbecue out of it. Cook it a little longer. The inside didn't get quite done enough. I should have done it 4 minutes per pound, but I didn't. We're gonna wrap this baby up in some tin foil and throw her on the cooker. Bones stick to our tin foil. We got a few pieces of bacon left from Mama putting up some jalapeno, our last of our jalapenos last night. As y'all know, deer is very doesn't have a bunch of fat in it, so we're gonna give it some fat. That's all we're gonna do. It's already got seasoned and injected in it. I ain't gonna do nothing else to it. We're gonna barbecue it anyway. We're gonna keep an eye on it. I got the smoker going at about 250. Finna go stick it on there, go put some camouflage on. I'm going to stay and see if I can get us another one of these. We'll come back in about 2 hours and check it out. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, it's been a couple hours later. We've had her cooking. She's got tender. You see the bone falling off, but we want it more tender than that. We're gonna take it here in the house and put it in the crock pot, throw a little barbecue sauce on it, let it slow cook overnight, and we're gonna eat barbecue sandwiches for the rest of the week. I just bought a loaf of bread today. Falling apart. All right, guys, let me get my tongs, not my thongs. It's tender, it's falling apart, but we want to make it a little bit more tender, make us a barbecue sandwiches. As you see, it's coming off the bone. We probably could have done about 4 minutes per pound we done this, and would have been a lot better, or turned out like I wanted it to. But sometimes life gives you lemons and make lemonade. That's what we're doing. We're gonna stick this baby in here, throw some barbecue sauce on it, let this baby cook overnight on low, or at least till we get up and go hunting in the morning. We're gonna have some barbecue sandwiches for the next couple of days. All right, guys, so I was gonna put it in the crock pot, leave it on low all night. I done that. Mama come in and turned it back on for a little while. Been a long day, a long Monday after Thanksgiving holidays. Mama's hungry, so I'm gonna make her a sandwich. She tasted a little bit of it, but that's what it turned out to be. Basically just pulled pork looking. I added a little barbecue sauce and mustard and ketchup, and that's the end result. So we didn't waste it. I told you it was trial and error. Wasn't gonna waste it. You don't learn nothing, but you can also make lemons out of lemonade, and that's what we done. Make lemonade out of lemons. One of the two, I'm not sure. But anyway, there's our lemonade. We didn't know what to expect. It didn't turn out exactly like we wanted it to, so we revamped and improvised and made some barbecue. I got an idea that I'm gonna probably throw some of these on some nachos and put them in the toaster, a little cheese on it, and have me some barbecue deer nachos. We made do, and it turned out fabulous. We appreciate you guys watching. Hope you learned something. You don't know unless you try. Always try. If you fail, then you know. You learn from your mistakes. Appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, thanks, guys.